ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Auto Club for round 2 of the NHRL Cup. I'm here joined today by Hunter Smith.
Hello.
Automobile driver.
For Xfinity. Are you in the lobby, Huge?
Yes, sir, I am. Okay, better. Okay, so here we go. We're getting ready to start here. Jared Bogley starting from the pole, and then next to him, Jonathan
Shocking
Parker.
turn of events.
And we are green at Auto Club. There's a storm into turn number 1. Jared Bogley up to an early with the 18 of Ethan Fonseca. Now taking the lead, it looks like a little bit there off turn number 2. Side by side down the back, we got a lot of guys jockeying for position. In the back, you see Chad Thurquist making it 3 wide, and it was a 47 there. Is that
Diving to the bottom of
Kumar?
Jared Bogley as Ethan surges to the lead. Jared with a good run off the corner may come back at him.
Oh,
the one
and
car
the grass
through the
is another one.
grass. Oh, contact. The 8 sent into the grass by the 17. Misses the inside wall and keeps going.
Chad Thurquist all over the place. Oh, and around Tyler Saponara.
Into the fence, the 24 car.
They still keep going, no green.
Side by side for the lead down the back straightaway with 3 wide behind them. Ethan using the apron. This 2 car here of Jonathan Parker getting a little interested in looking for this lead. Might go to the middle. He's pushing Jared Bogley.
Oh, look at...
Here comes the 41 of Chad Thurquist to the outside. Oh, we've got a big crash with the back with the 17.
That is not Chad.
The Travis Van Oostendorp crashes the 6 through the grass. 2 in the grass. They're all over the place. Still green. Still green.
The 41 is Alex Dunn. Okay.
Oh, my
Yeah,
mistake. I was confused. See, Travis Van Oostendorp very far behind after that crash. Just entering turn 3 so leaves into turn 1. Oh, the 42 hits the fence, comes down, hits the 12, who slams into the inside wall. Getting air. The 12 car hard into the inside wall. It's Judge Sheets.
Just like Larson's wreck here in 2016.
Very reminiscent.
There comes Ethan Fonseca to the inside. Jared Bogley went way up high.
The 32 looking to the inside of the 1. Who is on the inside of the 37?
Fonseca's going to lead that lap.
Ethan searches ahead on corner entry, but Jared fights back. Jared up the track, may hit the fence. Here comes the 41 of Alex Dasser to the inside, looking to take the 2nd position, and he does. Clear, and will now challenge Ethan for the lead.
Man, Fonseca's really moving all over the track.
He's trying to chase that draft, looking for the best line around. Meanwhile, the 11 and the 00 go to the inside of the 42 as they enter turn 1. 3 wide. Oh, Jared washes up, hits the 41. The 41 in the fence. It's going to kill his momentum. He's going to be passed by the 95 and maybe under a threat from the 92 or from the 95, the 11, and the 00. .42 washes up in front of the 11, dives to the inside. Oh, the 8 car is punted by the 32 into the grass in turn 4.
Oh, whoa,
3 wide between
wide
the 30,
between
the 21, 42, and 00. The 41 looking into it. You know he's got a fast car. He's looking to get back to the front. Dives to the inside of Kyler Boggs in the 00. Makes that move stick. Oh, and makes a little contact with the 42 of Bryce Hederman. The 21 on the apron. Not sure why, but...
So where is Donald Stern?
Donald Stern is not in the race. His car is retired on pit lane.
Wow. Oh, unbelievable for the young man out of
Huntington Beach, California. It is
Huntington
home
Beach,
race.
California. Home race, home Grand Prix, unbelievable.
Sadness.
Ethan Fonseca still continuing to lead here as you see him
Him and
going
Jared
over the
have
bumps.
pulled away from the rest of the pack.
Oh,
Alex
42
Dawson looking
getting
to fight
pinned
back,
down.
3 wide to the outside of Kyler Boggs and Bryce Hederman. Bryce forced through on the bottom. He's been running the top all race so far.
Hederman got shoved down there by the 00. I don't know if he caught it or
Alex
not.
looking to the outside of Bryce now. He's got help from the 21 contact between the 42 and 00. Now the 1 car looking to get involved.
More contact.
The inside of the
And
21.
here comes Alex Doster.
A little contact with the 42 entering the corner. They is really tight up on the top. The 1 swoops by both of them, as well as the 21. As they race into turn 3, battling for position. We got a car in the grass on the front straightaway is Ryan Bogey in the 21. Jared Bogley looking to close back in on Ethan. It appears he is closing. Meanwhile, the 11 of Jackson Tate has taken away 3rd spot from the 95 of Gabe Pizzola.
So how about that Xfinity race yesterday? Certainly a wild one. I finished second. Now new points leader, 7 points over Dougie Higgins. So.
Yeah, I don't know how Dougie
Donald
Higgins
Stern,
is going to fare
unfortunately,
now.
he crashed out of this race, but he won yesterday. Cup leaching.
You know,
and then, what's his
but
name?
it was a well-deserved win for the hometown hero.
Mm-hmm. So at least he has some. Oh, and Jake Omar is out of the race as well.
Tragic. That 47 car is out. Meanwhile, his teammate, the 37, well, not really his teammate, but you know what I'm saying, dives to the inside of the 41.
Three wide. Gabe Cazzola, Bryce Hederman, and
Kyler Boggs. Oh, they make contact. The 42 hits
and there's a crash.
It spins. Is collected.
Oh, this might be a yellow.
No more cautions. We are 2 to go with this in the stage. For the end of stage 1, there will be no more yellows.
Oh, I just lagged out of the stream, so you'll have to cover.
That is okay.
Or I just lagged out of the lobby, so I'll have to get back in again.
Just join through the party if you have to.
Okay.
Ethan Fonseca continuing to control, running the middle to high line on entry and swooping to the bottom. Seems to be working for him as he has pulled the gap on the 88 of Jared Bogley. We are hearing from our in-race reporter, Gabe Cazzola, that he is experiencing some heavy tire wear that could explain his drop in pace and position. Currently fighting the 48 of Micah Walls, who swoops by on the outside. He's chased by the pack of the 2, the 1, and the 41. The 1 and the 41 making contact. Two car tucked up behind him as we go to the final lap of stage 1. Ethan
Still
Fonseca
having
in
quite
control.
a bit of trouble.
The 42 in trouble of Bryce Hederman, slow off of turn number 4 and may have had a spin. Oh, we got a crash in turn 1 between the 41 and the 1. The black and orange cars tangle on the final lap of this opening stage. Meanwhile, coming to the checkered flag. Ethan Fonseca will take the green and white checker flag to win stage 1. Followed by Jared Bogley, the 11 of Jackson Tate.
And it just suspended the game. Okay, I'm gonna have to restart my game. But so Hannah, how does it feel to be lead commentator? Hannah? Hello?
18 of Ethan Fonseca, your stage winner. And followed by the 88 of Jared Bogley, the 11 of Jackson Tate, the 00 of Kyler Boggs, and the 48 of Michael Walls. They are your point scorers in stage 1. So, Wolfgang, what do you think about stage 1?
Pretty interesting. Unfortunately, I missed the end of it. But pretty damn interesting.
Here we are, coming back to green for stage 2. Will it be as exciting as stage 1? Let's find out. Coming to the Geico zone. And we are green. Up through the gears they go. Dead even between the two leaders as Ryan Bogan peeks to the inside about 4 rows back. Oh, contact between the 88 and the 18. That puts Jared out of control. Passed by 3, 4, 5, 6 cars as they exit turn number 2. Now 3 wide on the top of the 37 and 21. He appears to potentially be lagging.
Wait, I can't get back in because it's not letting me join to the party.
As they rush into turn 3. Okay, huge.
Awesome.
Jared appears to have dropped to the back due to lag issues. They are everywhere. The 42 of Bryce Harderman spinning through the grass. It is just a pack. Oh, and Gabe Cazzola hits the 41 of Alex Oster, who ping-pongs into the 32 of Tim Olson. Tim Olson in the fence after contact with the 6 of Matthew Stotts. It is just a hornet's nest of cars as they rush down the back straightaway. But it is once again Ethan Fonseca with the lead. Followed by Jackson.
Why is it okay?
Oh, the 24
It's none of my notifications anymore.
Crashing in turn number 4. Side by side for third position between the 37 and the 95, Gabe Cazzola and Fidel Fabe. Contact between the 1 and 00. The 00 almost over the fence as they battle over the 5th spot. Let's go on board with Christian Pacheco in the 1 car as he battles Michael Walls in the 48. Side by side, now the 17 of Travis Van Oostendorp looking to the inside. Tim Olson has spun and crashed into pit road. Heartbreaking for the young man. Now the Travis Van Oostendorp looking to the outside as we can see from his onboard camera. Peeking on Michael Wells, see if he can make a move. He is drafted up tight, pushing him down that straightaway. Will he make a move into turn 3 this time? Let's see. Goes to the outside. Michael Wells drives it in. Meanwhile, Christian Pacheco drives to the inside. Travis. He looks to have that move made. Travis goes down the side track, but it is too late. He has lost the position. Now we're on board with Christian as he looks at the 95, 48, and 37 battling, as the 95 washes up the track, allowing the 48 and 37 by. 37 makes contact with the 1 and bounces into the 95. They keep it straight. Or do they? No, they crash in the back. The 00 in the wall hard. The 17 around. Gabe Cazzola out of control. Losing spots. Meanwhile, we've got Ethan Fonseca and Jackson Tate battling for the lead. The 11 dives to the inside. Can he get a better run through the corner? No, Ethan has the power off the top side. Gets the run. Oh, the 11 crosses to the top. 11 tucks into the draft, seeing if he can get a run, entering the third turn. Nothing there. Looking to build a run on exit. Does not really seem to have it this time. We see Michael Walls in the back, followed by Christian Pacheco and Alex Doster running in top 5. And wow, the 11 still tucked up on the bumper. Looking to the inside, he is side by side. Dives it into the corner. Almost clears him. Ethan fights back on the outside. Side by side through 1 and 2. Ethan up the racetrack. Has to back out of it. And Jackson Tate storms to the lead in stage 2. The 18 fighting back to his bumper with a massive run through 3 and 4. Now he goes to the outside. To the inside. The 11 moves to protect. Across the start-finish line, nose to tail. This fighting may allow the 48 of Michael Walls to close in. Never count him out. Now the 18 drives it in on the outside, looking to regain the lead he has had for so much of this race. Oh, and they make a little bit of contact exiting turn 2. Side by side down the back straightaway. The 18 still hanging in on the outside. Hangs back a little on entry. Looking to get a good run on the outside. The 11 forces him up a little. More contact. Now this battle could allow Michael Walls to close it. We go to the onboard camera from the 41 of Alex Doster. You can see the 11 and 18 fighting ahead, along as the 48 of Michael Walls trying to catch them. Oh, and ETB hits the apron, slides Fonseca around, loses the lead, makes contact with the 41 of Alex Doster. He is in trouble. The caution is out as our longtime leader goes around, collects the 6, the 12, the 21. A big accident on the back straightaway. So they line up under caution speeds.
Hunter, do you know if there's any other way I can get back into the lobby?
Will be 2 laps to go in stage 2. A sprint to the finish. Who is going to win? Pits are not open this time. We will be going green this lap. We come down the front straightaway looking for the 11 to restart this race as he hits the restart box. And we are green once again to the end of stage 2. The 11 with a good restart pulls a small gap on Michael Walls in second place. Those two have a big jump on the third place car of Alex Doster in the 41 machine. We go on board with the lead. Michael Walls washing up a little behind him. Seems to lose a bit of momentum as they lose at turn 2. Coming to get the white flag of the stage this time. Oh, and one car shoots off to the inside. I'm not sure who that was. Might have been the 18 of Fonseca, I'm not sure. Well, actually looks to be the 00 Cather Bots. 48 of Michael Walls closing in as they come to the line to start the final lap. 41 looking to the outside. 37 coming up in the draft as well. Who will win stage number 2 here at Fontana? Side by side, Micah to the inside, makes a little contact. The 11 up the track. Michael Walls to the lead as the 8 car gets out of shape. Side by side, here comes the 41 and the 37. 4-car shootout for the Stage 2 victory. Who is going to come out on top? The 11 running the top, 40 on the bottom, 37 in the middle, and the 41 on the apron. 41 with a good run out of the corner. Will not get there. Michael Walls, come to the line, wins Stage 2. From the 41, the 11, the 37, and the 1. That is Michael Walls, Alex Dosser, Jackson Tate, Fidel Fabian, and Christian Pacheco, your stage point scores. For stage number 3, the final stage, who will take the checkers at Fontana? And we are green. The 48 of Michael Walls with the lead on this restart. His pit crew got him the lead. Jackson Tate has fallen 4th. So they fan out in turn number 1. Everybody looking for the optimum line, the most speed. Try to make some ground up on their opponents. Here they come, 3 wide throughout the pack. Bouncing down the very bumpy back straightaway here at Fontana. Into turn number 3, tightly bunched up. Who will come out on top? Michael Walls retains his lead. The 88 looking to the inside of the 41 of Alex Doster. Looks like he has got that position. He has taken the 6th spot. Now looking to challenge the 11 and the 2 who are side by side battling over the 4th spot. Contact back of the pack. The 24 into the wall collects the 95. The 21 down on the apron along with the 32. They remerge. Everybody seems to have stayed straight. Michael Walls continuing to hold his advantage. Ethan Fonseca is fighting back, looking to get back to that lead. He lost when he spun in stage 2. Fidel Fabian challenging. Christian Pacheco looking on the apron to get on the inside of the 11 of Jackson Tate for the 3rd position. But to the inside of Michael Walls. Can he make the move stick as they go into turn number 4? Side by side. Here comes Ethan Fonseca challenging behind. These two better watch out as they race. They might lose the lead to Ethan, who's got a big run. Switches to the bottom, to the top. 3 wide. Oh, the 48 nearly squeezes him into the wall as they enter turn 1. Here comes Bryce Hutterman in the 42. We have not seen him up front all race. Surging to the inside. 3 wide for the lead. And Bryce Hutterman comes out of turn number 2 with the lead. Incredible. They are just an absolute pack as they battle for position. All the cars under a blanket. The 37 puts the 18 in the wall. Ethan Fonseca will not be happy about that. He loses all the ground he has gained. Now Ethan looking to the top again. Meanwhile, on the back, we've got a fight between the 00 and the 24. They have lost the main pack, but they are still fighting for position. Now go on board with your leader, Bryce Hutterman. He leads the field through turns 3 and 4. The 8 car, Chad Thornquist, looking. We have not seen him up front all race either. Could he steal a win here? Pushed by Travis Van Oostendorp, who now looks to the middle. On the inside of Michael Walls, 3 wide, entering turn 1 once again. The 8 surges forward along with the 17. Bryce back backs off his corner entry in order for a good exit. Pulls to the outside of the 17, tries for Nusendorf. They make a little contact. 4 wide. The 42, 17, 48, 6, and the 8 all challenging for the lead. The 32 of Tim Olson also looking interested in the back along with the 1 of Christian Pacheco. Micah surges ahead on corner entry. Gets a big push from the 17, tries for Nusendorf, who washes up, hits the 42 of Bryce Hederman. Bryce into the wall, loses his momentum, falls to about 6th position, maybe even 7th. And now is challenged by the 11 and the 18. We have a crash in the front. We got a car in the air. Gabe Cazzola flips into the catch fence. The 1, the 95, the 2, 37, 00, all caught up in this crash, along with the 8 of Chad Thornquist. Now, for the lead, we have Michael Wallace leading over Travis Van Nusendorf, and then there's a pack of about 6 cars fighting for it. The 11, 32, 18, 6, 42, and 12. Oh, and the 42 puts the 12 in the grass. He is sideways, hits the outside wall hard. Big crash, and the yellow is out. John Sheets sliding driver's side door through the infield grass. Now onto his lid. A horrendous crash. We will go back to green with 9 laps to go. They come down pit road this time for tire and fuel changes. Who will exit the pits in the lead? They all slow down for pace speed and enter pit road. There's a roll of the dice and a battle of the pit crews to see who will come out on top. Who will gain positions, who will fall down the order. Let's find out. Michael Walls, our leader, stops in his pit stall, gets his service. They all get their services on the pit lane. Who will come out first? But Michael Walls comes out of his stall and leads them off pit road. Michael Walls retains his lead. Travis Van Nusendorf retains second, and it's side by side between the 11 and 32 for third. And the 11 has kept his spot. The 95 with a little bit of issues, exiting pit road. When we go green this time, there will be 9 laps remaining. 9 laps to determine who is going to win this incredible race here at Fontana. Michael Walsh, your leader, followed by Travis Van Nusendorf, Jackson Tate, Tim Olson, John Hunter-Nebacek, 23 fan of Matthew Stotts. And then we have the 24 of Tyler Saponara, Bryce Hederman in the 42, the 95 of Gabe Cazzola, the 88 of Jared Bogley, the 2 of Jonathan Parker, the 12 of John Sheets, the 18 of Ethan Fonseca, the 41 of Alex Doster, the 37 of Fidel Fabian, the 1 of Christian Pacheco, the 00 of Kyler Boggs, the 8 of Chad Thornquist, and rounding out our field in the final position is Ryan Bogey. And we are coming to the restart zone, getting ready to go green. And we are green. Michael Walls leads them across the line. 9 laps to go here at Auto Club. Travis Van Nusendorf looking for the ball down the straightaway. He's got a good run. Will he just tuck up behind Micah and try to pull away from the rest of the pack, or will he make his move now? Let's see. Pushes him down the straightaway. Does not seem interested in making a move. Meanwhile, Tyler Saponara to the inside of Tim Olson for the 5th spot. Bryce Hederman looking interested as well. On board with your leader, Michael Walls. 8 laps to go. Everybody's seemingly running the bottom. The top 4 running the bottom. Side by side between the 32 and the 6 for 5th still. Travis backs off big time on corner entry, looking to make a potentially giant run off of turn 4, coming to 7 to go. But Jackson Tate is all over him. If Travis lays back too much, he could find his second position under threat. 3 wide in the back for 5th. Bryce Hederman surges ahead and grabs the 5th position. Meanwhile, towards the back of the pack, the 41 and 37 of Alex Dust and Fidel Fabian battling as they head into turn number 3. Chasing the 12 and the battling 12 and 1 cars of John Sheets and Christian Pacheco. Kyler Boggs has spun off of turn number 2. Now going back to the front, we have a 3-car battle, nose to tail. The 48, 17, and 11 of Travis, Micah, and Jackson Tate. Jackson looks to the top. Micah and Travis run the bottom. Micah washing up a bit on corner exit, but he seems to have got a good run. And now, a big rod from Travis being pushed by Jackson. They are locking bumpers as they head down the straightaway. Will Travis push him off of the corner faster than he wants to go? We will see. It seems like Micah has retained the lead as of now, washing up the track a little, but seems to be going well for him. Now Jackson dives to the inside of Travis, but does not have a big enough run to make anything happen. They are snaking down the straightaway for the draft. 5 to go. To go, the 17 on the inside of the 11. The 11 ducks back in line. Now Bryce Hederman seems to have broken away from the rest of the pack and has caught these 3 leaders, making it a 4-car shootout. We are on 4 laps to go. Coming to 3 next time by. Who is going to win it? Still a hornet's nest in the back. A crash could happen any second. Oh, the 32 and 24 make contact, slide to the apron, and appear to keep it straight. Meanwhile, the front 4 running line astern on the bottom. How long will they wait to make their move? Do any of them have anything for Michael Waltz? Travis and Jack. Travis to the inside, makes a little contact with Micah. Does not appear to be given much room. Micah retains his lead in turn number 1. Travis shoots up the track, loses 2nd, loses 3rd, falls to the 4th position. Now Bryce in the 42 to the inside of Jackson, making contact. Oh, the 11 hits the fence, keeps it going. Falls to 3rd, but stays ahead of Travis. Oh, and the 17 hard into the wall. Big crash as we come to 2 to go. We have a massive crash in turn 3. Meanwhile, still 3 cars battling for the win in turn 2. The 42 and 11 are busy squabbling. This could let Micah scamper away and take this win. Coming to the white flag. Micah walls. Leads Jackson, who looks to the outside. Where will Bryce go? Tucks back in line, still trying to get that draft. Micah Walls runs the bottom, Jackson in the middle, Bryce on the top. Who will have the best run? Bryce looks to the outside of Jackson. Jackson to the outside of Micah. Coming up on the lap car of Kyler Boggs. Will he factor into this finish? Does not look like it. Looks like he is far enough ahead. Oh, the 11 looks to the inside. The 48 chops him. The 11 on the grass, slides up in front, hits the fence. Will be passed by Ethan. Bryce clips the grass. Micah retains the lead. And coming to the checkered flag, Michael Walls will win at Fontana over Bryce Hederman. Followed by Ethan Fonseca, who recovers the third. And then the fourth place car of Jackson Tate, who was challenging for the win, but falls to fourth in the end. Quite an exciting race there. A little bit of a questionable move from the 48 of Michael Walls. I'm not sure if he knew that he was there, but, you know, we will see what NASCAR thinks about that. We will see what the NHRL League thinks of this. But for the moment, it is Michael Walls over Bryce Hederman, Ethan Fonseca, Jackson Tate, Jared Bogley, Christian Pacheco. Those are your top 6. An interview here from our race winner, Michael Walls. Wolfgang, would you be so kind to invite him?
I don't know what happened, so I can't interview him at all.
But I will. The fastest lap of the race goes to Bryce Hederman at 39.203. That is...
Who else do I need to invite?
I would invite Jackson Tate, if you have him
I don't have
added.
him.
Michael Walls,
Jesus.
and Bryce Hederman. And invite Ethan Fonseca as well.
Tiny TB.
Waiting to receive our interviews here. We are joined here by the second place man, Jackson Tate, of the not the second place man, but battling for the win, finished fourth in the end. What did you think? You think Micah knew you were there? What do you think going into turn 3? Very disappointing for you, fast car, stage 2 winner, looking to have maybe been in position to win the race, falls to fourth. Still a good point stay, at least, huh? Let's see if we get anybody else to join. See if we can get our thoughts from our winner, Michael Walls, if he would join us in the booth. We'll see if that happens. Yes.
I don't think we're gonna get a Fonseca.
It's unclear if we are going to get anybody else. We are going to give it 3 more minutes, and then we will see if nobody joins by that moment. That'll be the end of the broadcast. So, once again, your race winner, Michael Walls, followed by the 42 of Bryce Hederman. The 18 of Ethan Fonseca, who made a strong comeback after crashing at the end of Stage 2 to finish third. Followed by the 11 of Jackson Tate, who looked to have possibly won entering Turn 3 on the final lap. and then Jared Bogley rounding out the top 5. So a very interesting race, interesting finish, potentially controversial. We will see how it is ruled. We already heard what Jackson thought about it, the driver of the 11 car. And let's see if we might be able to get the other side of the story from Micah if he comes to the booth. Oh, we are joined here by our winner, Micah Walls. Hello, Micah. How does it feel to have won Fontana? Okay, we are having some technical issues. Give us a moment. All right, hello, Mr. Micah. You are the winner under potentially questionable circumstances. We have heard from the driver of the 11 car, Jackson Tate. He thinks that you chopped him in that multiple times on that final run, specifically entering turn 3 on that final lap. What are your thoughts on it? Wow, a man of many words, Michael Walls. We are also joined by Ethan Fonseca, the driver of the 18. What'd you think of that race, Ethan? Well, you looked pretty dominant in stage 1. Led every lap seemingly and won. Were battling for the win in stage 2 until you spun. Had a strong fight back to 3rd. Good car? Good points day? You satisfied? Alright. You have heard it. And that is going to conclude our broadcast. Thank you everybody for joining. Make sure to tune in for the next race of NHRL Cup.